The coronavirus, COVID-19, has flipped our world as we know it upside down. Not only everyday activities like getting groceries and hanging out with friends, but also it's flipped our education system upside down. I want to talk about how coronavirus virtual education is not comparable to or adequate enough compared to face-to-face classes. I was in both online classes and seated face-to-face classes before this pandemic occurred, so I have the ability to compare both before and during. First, I want to talk about the problem at hand. The classes that have been converted online are not adequate enough and are not what students signed up for. Now, this is not the professor's fault, and it's not the students' faults either. This brings me to the cause of the problem. There's an information gap that is created when these classes are moved online. Students can't get instantaneous feedback, which leads to students not understanding concepts as well, and this can snowball quickly. If you add in the fact that students are getting more and more work from their professors than they were getting when it was a face-to-face class, you can understand how they're falling behind and their grades are slipping. Not to mention that most of the professors that teach these classes are not technologically proficient, and they aren't skilled enough with technology to help their students through this situation. It's not their fault though. They were only given days to prepare to move their classes to an online format when they've taught their classes face-to-face for years. This leads me to my solution. During my research, I found a quote from a fellow college student that I thought would fit well. He said, "Imagine spending $40,000 to watch a sporting event or concert just to get a live stream version of it." He's right. Students all over the United States are spending thousands upon thousands, even millions of dollars to get their education. And right now what they're getting is something that they didn't want and they're not satisfied with. My solution is simple. The college or university has two options. The first is that they suspend all classes until students are able to return to campus and learn the way that they want to. If they're not willing to do that, then they have a second option. And that second option is to give students a choice. Students are able to continue the semester in the online portion of their classes, but the online portion is not able to weigh negatively on their grade. This means that basically, whatever they had before the situation unfolded is what they would end up with in the class, unless the work that they've been doing on the online portion of the class is helping to bring their grade up. Or the second option that a student could have is to stop taking their classes and get refunded their money so that they can continue the classes the next term that they were in and they can come and learn on campus. In conclusion, the information gap, more work, and technologically unsavvy professors are causes to this problem of not having enough adequate education during this pandemic, but there's different solutions for colleges. While we may not all agree on the decisions that are being made in response to this virus, I think it is safe to say that we can all agree that the coronavirus has robbed us all of doing what we enjoy, and it's even stolen our education. Thank you.